Oh, jeez. Alright. I think I'm back in the present time. Oh, what year is this? What time? What year? What month? What day? Ah, okay. So, June the 1st. Aha, it's that time again, folks. The day I have my own little talk show. Well, more of a vlog, but it turns to a freaking talk show. Because I just talk and talk and talk about something. But anyways, today's topic, I'm going to share why I chose the name Codemaster 50,000, because there's been a lot of complaints, and I mean a lot of complaints. RIP headphone users. Yes, there's been a lot of complaints here and there about the name, because people are getting iffy with me about the name Codemaster 50,000, because it sounds to them like it pronounces Codemaster, or it's Call of Duty Master 50,000, or Fish Boy 50,000. No, none of those three. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be freaking Codemaster, not Codemaster. Codemaster. Because the reason why I chose the name Codemaster, because of course, I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but my first name goes by the name Cody, and I wanted to choose a nickname that fits with the name Cody, but there's not a whole lot of good nicknames that will fit with Cody. Believe me, I've been thinking about this long and hard, but yet still can't come up with anything creative that fits with the word Cody, and doesn't have an E in it. So I thought maybe the name Codemaster 50,000 will work, or Codemaster, with the C, the O, the D, Master. Because I thought without the letter Y, it just sounds like code. Of course, it sounds like it's supposed to be an E in there, but the E is silent, it doesn't show itself. The O, I thought, maybe instead of ah, it's O. Like, oh shit, here comes Codemaster 50,000, back at it again, ready to explode a damn universe. That's pretty much more like that. Because back then when I first created a YouTube channel, this primary first channel that I've ever created, back when I was a year of 14 years old, back before YouTube and Google merged, and YouTube had a strict system, because when I was creating a name, they had a strict name of making sure nobody didn't have copies of accounts, because when I first put in the name Master Cody, because I thought Master Cody should work, but the name was already taken and I didn't want to use numbers at the time, so I figured, well, I didn't have any other choice to use. So I stuck with Codemaster, the COD Master, and that name was unavailable, so I put 50,000, because that's the only thing I could think of that time. And it said it was available, so I just stuck with the name. Nothing fancy, nothing really cool or anything behind the story, it's just, I went to try names, and nothing couldn't work, except that name, personally. Of course, then later I found out there's another Codemasters out there, but it's more of a racing development company, and they make some kind of 3D rally racing. I don't know how long they've been around, but I think they've been long right after I made my channel, because they go by Codemasters with the E and they have an S at the end. I don't know. I don't really know why they would chose that name for 3D rally racing. I mean, I guess it's okay if you can't really think of anything, but I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. Water. Water. So anyhow, yeah, the channel, after I made the name Codemaster 50,000, the CODMASTER, I thought maybe it's pretty good, I guess, because I figured, well, nobody's not going to give me a hard time about it. Of course, there was a couple other places that people did give me a hard time about it. this was pretty much back when I was in Mario Kart Clan and all that stuff. So anyhow, yes, the channel, when I made the channel, I was using it to make, or not to make, but to watch videos, other people's videos, comment at them, like their videos. That's pretty much all I did the first time I had it. Then eventually over time, I got into this Mugen, not the Mugen vehicles, but the actual 2D game called Mugen. I don't know if it's still popular on it because people's been getting strict nowadays and they're tearing everybody down. Literally everybody. Everybody's getting screamed at. But not to get off the topic, when I got into the 2D fighting Mugen game, I saw all these kinds of games with, well, first of all, a 2D Mugen fighting game, it's like a arcade fighting game. And I was interested back then because it was pretty popular. I mean, you could pretty much play as any character from all kinds of various TV shows, movies, cartoons, silly memes, Nintendo, games, consoles, all that kind of stuff. I figured, okay, so I started downloading these games and playing on my own. And then the one day I thought about recording each time I battle a Mugen video. Then I started doing research, and I came across this Hypercam software, which I don't recommend using Hypercam software because that software is just so shitty. I don't know if it's still around, to be honest, because that's how bad it is. Well, because Hypercam, the quality picture's okay. It captures frames. But bad thing is, though, it doesn't produce sound. The only way you have to produce sound is you have to enable the sound remix. But the sound quality is just so shitty, I just want to throw up and light a match and then walk away and flip it off. That's how bad it is. So eventually, that's all I had to use because I didn't really know what kind of software to use without paying for it. So I stuck that. I recorded few videos of Mugen, then posted on my channel. And then I stopped doing that, then I started using this Camtasia Studio software for a free trial for maybe 30 days or so. And then I recorded more Mugen videos and posted them online. And then I created the hosting website, which does no longer exist, because of course I got turned in. Lucky me. Woohoo. And then, after that I stopped. And then I found this other game through Newgrounds called, well, it used to be called Mario Bros. Remix. But now it's called Super Mario Remix Boss Edition. That's the name last time I saw it. So I recorded those kind of games, pretty much the whole playthrough from the very beginning of the boss to the very end of the boss. And it became pretty popular. I was kind of surprised. But then after that I stopped. And then I recorded more Mugen videos with a better laptop and all kinds of good softwares. And then eventually, this is the reason why I stopped doing Mugen, because I was getting a whole bunch of viruses on my laptop and it was getting out of control. Plus, I wasn't using any kind of malware antiviruses because it was giving me a hard time on my Acer laptop. I don't know why. Guess my laptop didn't really like the malware virus protection. So everything kind of got out of control, so I just stopped with Mugen altogether, including the website. So that's no longer exists. And I'm not going to be doing any kind of Mugen videos because somebody asked me in a comment the other day saying, why don't you make more Mugen videos? And I said, buddy, I can't. I was already turned in. I don't need to get in trouble. Plus, I don't have all the Mugen files anymore. I might have in a flash drive somewhere, but on my main computer, no, I'm not doing that again. I'm just not taking another chance of being risked because I already got in trouble once. I don't need to get through trouble again. I'm not explaining what happened. It's just, I'm just gonna say I got in trouble, I got turned in, lost the website and everything. Well, technically it's still up and running, but it's hidden off the end and nobody cannot find it. I'm not sharing the webpage either because then I'll get bitched out even more. So anyhow, after that I just kind of stopped doing it altogether because it was already college time and I thought I'd focus on my life a little more. But then, when I started watching Markiplier's videos and Jacksepticeye's videos, I got into the idea of just making my own Let's Play series. Because, well, it just makes it feel like I was at home. I could get along with everybody on the internet. Because in the past, I used to get along with everybody on the internet pretty good. Because back then I was also doing this Mario Kart Clans through Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart 8. Well, mostly Mario Kart Wii. And I thought, well, let's give it a shot. So around last year, I wanted to do it in December, but then I couldn't because I had college stuff going on, so I waited till a little longer. And then I just started doing it from here, starting with Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Happy Wheels, Limbo, One Nights at Flumpties, and I started getting the hang of it. And I just started making more and more and more till eventually I got down to this point. So I figured, well, let's just keep doing it, I suppose, and see how it goes. So I just figured, I wanted to start a new channel just in case. But I figured, nah, I have this channel I'm using, I've just used it. I figured nobody won't give me a hard time or anything. And so I did. I stuck with the same channel name and everything. Codemaster 50,000. Boom. Here we are. So that's pretty much how it started. And pretty much that's what I'm doing today with the channel. Because I don't think I'm not going to be using this channel for anything else. I wanted to use this channel for something anyhow. So there, I found something for it. So anyhow. But now it's getting to the point where people are just screaming at me because they don't like the name Codemaster. It's more, they think it's more of Call of Duty or Fishy Boy or something odd. But yet, here's what I don't get though. If they're bitching about me because of my name, well, I can tell you right now, there's a whole more YouTubers out there somewhere with the most weirdest name, and somehow they're doing fine. They're doing a little better than I am. And their names are kind of a little more ridiculous than mine. But I don't want to complain or anything because that's pretty much how they choose. I'm not bitching about it or anything. I'm not being mean or anything. I'm just saying that why come towards me and complain about my name when everybody else is using the weird names. I don't understand that. That's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous, I mean. So, people were just bitching about it and then again smart with me saying, oh, you don't have enough viewers and all that. Well, yeah, I don't have enough viewers. Because I think there's just too many damn Let's Players out there who's making videos and such, and they're getting some viewers from left to right. Some of them are succeeding, some of them are not. And I'm seeing some same people are struggling, and they've only been active for maybe 2 years. Some of them I know they are active for 2 years. A couple of them, they only lasted for about 6 months. I don't know if they're still making videos or not, to tell you the truth, because I stopped paying attention to other people's channels long ago. So yeah, why give me a hard time about the name? Because, really, it's not really that big deal. Because I've talked to people about it on Twitter. I've talked to my friends about it on Twitch. I've talked to other people on YouTube. They all said, don't worry about it. I mean, it's fine as it is. And I don't understand why. They don't understand why it's a big deal anyways. Because we have, I'll just use his name for example. Lord Minion 777. I'm sure some of you know him out there. Yeah, sure. He may use his name, Lord Minion 777 at times. I mean, maybe in the beginning he has, but nowadays I don't think he really calls himself Lord Minion 777 anymore when he starts off his videos. He may say, hey guys, my name's Wade, or known as Lord Minion 777. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't really have any complaints or anything. I don't really care about his name or the way he does his introduction. I just don't care about how people use their introduction. I mean, it just sounds silly to me that why go through all this trouble to complain to me. And it's far too late for me to change it. Because if I dare to change it now, then it's like people are going to get confused. And then everything's just going to fail. It may work, I don't know, but I just feel like it's just gonna fail because I've seen people changing their names before and they're pretty much in the same spot how they were in the beginning. I mean, if you're gonna be rude about it, at least make it sound nice, because I'm getting to the point where I'm just so disgusted with you people sending me rude comments about it, and it's like I just want to ignore you. Because I made a mistake the one day. Somebody's been sent me some negative comments. There's one video about my name, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, just shut the hell up. I don't want to hear you anymore. So I talked to him about it, and then he got smart with me, and I'm like, go, just fuck off, buddy. I'm done dealing with you. And so I did. And I'm not doing that ever again. It's just not worth it, because it's like they're just so young. They don't think, I think this kid was young. I looked at his channel and it sounded like he was young to me, so he's just not that mature enough. And that goes along with everybody else too. I mean, why bother going through all this trouble? Because then maybe later down the years, you'll start doing the same thing what I'm doing. And then if somebody comes to your channel, well then, tough shit, buddy. You're going to be doing the exact same thing what I'm be doing. Either ignoring you, or trying to get your head straight. And then you'll start realizing, well, just start ignoring them then. The hell with the people. What the hell with baboons living? Not everybody, just the ones that just not understanding in a main way. So anyhow, that's all done taken care of. Other than that, I think that's all I had to say for now. I mean, it just sounds pretty damn stupid. That's why I want to share this topic today, just so you guys understand this. I mean, I just don't get why you people think it's such a great big deal to have names. I mean, pretty much the community is not really supposed to be about all having the coolest names throughout the entire universe. I mean, it may make sense that people start calling you that name since you're a little kid or something. But still, that's not the way how the community is supposed to be going. Because everybody's supposed to be nice, friendly, not giving everybody a hard time, supposed to help each other out, and at least make each other proud, make themselves happy, doing anything they can. I mean, why bother going through all the trouble just give us a hard time, you know? So anyhow, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Next thing on the list. This is another complaint too I've been getting. You know that video? The one called Cody's Secret? How to use Camtasia, how to make black and white videos through Camtasia Studio. I also have the link down in the description below in case you want to go look at it. Well, everybody's been giving me a hard time about it. And I am personally shocked. And I am kind of upset that the way the video's going. I mean, it's supposed to be a friendly, helpful tip. Not just be some kind of asshole video clip that nobody doesn't want to take the time on doing. I mean, yes, I know it may be a long video. Yes, I know it may eat up some of your space. Yes, I know that's not the right way of doing it. Well then, answer me this. How come, for the past 3 years, everybody had the same question about how to make black and white videos? Well then, how come you, not saying who, but you specifically, how come you weren't there to share the tips with us instead of leaving us blindly for the past 3 years and trying to figure out the question? Because I was nice enough to make this video happen. Because I found a way to make black and white videos through Camtasia without exporting the files from Camtasia onto Windows Movie Maker or using a different software just to make a black and white video. How come that hasn't been answered, huh? Getting smart at me, well then, don't you have no room to talk, bub. At least you should have shared it instead of leaving a question unanswered. Because the one day, when I was making Electric Highways video in black and white, I was testing to see how colorizing will work. And well, it was in the software, I just wanted to use it just for the hell with it. And I had the idea of making a video in part black and white. So I went the entire online web browsers or web searches through Google, community threads, YouTube, Bing, Yahoo search, and the only thing I found was, oh god, excuse me. The only thing I found was multiple questions of how to make black and white videos through Camtasia. I mean, there was a lot of threads on people asking the question for the past 3 long years, and not single one person had the answer to the question. It was like nobody knew what the hell was going on. Nobody knew how to do it. So, there was another video I found on YouTube. It was a 2-minute long video, and it's called How to Remove a Color Through Camtasia. I watched the video personally, but what I did not like about the video was the video didn't have enough explanation in it. I mean, yeah, you showed us how to remove a color through a file, well, through this one clip, but on that video, they were using a clip of some kind of TV show or movie with the RGB codes. Usually the TV shows and the movie clips, they're using RGB codes because mainly they were supposed to be used for television, movie disc, digital service line, my guess. And it does work, but if you're planning on using black and white as a let's play like how I am, then that's where the explanation comes in. Because it's like people need to know that how do you want to use this clip in a black and white. Like say, okay, my blog right now, if I want to make it into black and white right now, boom, here I am, black and white. Of course, that's how people would need to know how you want to do that. But then if you're planning on making it all in color, well then don't touch it. Or if you're planning on making both the game and a video of yourself in black and white, that's where explanation needs to come in. That's if you're planning on mixing it with color. If you're just making black and white videos all together, well that's a different story. I mean, it is pretty easy to make it all black and white before you start recording. But using black and white effects in between video, in between frames of the video and the whole file itself, well, that still needs explanation. That's why I made a video happen. I created a video, and that's why I thought maybe this video will help everybody out there who's interested. And it's also answering a question that people's been asking for the past 3 years. Ta-da! It happened. So anyhow, that was all done and taken care of. It was fine for a couple months, but then it just got to the point where people are questioning about it. And this pisses me off the one day because somebody came onto the video and got smart with me and said, why don't you like make the whole video, export it into Windows Movie Maker and use it in black and white, and then export it out, and then put it back in the software and remake whatever you're planning on doing. Well, yeah, it could work too, but still, why did you not tell everybody in the first place instead of waiting all this time, you know? I mean, that could have been a really helpful tip back then. And personally, I wouldn't be able to make the video clip, but it's already done, it's over with, it's on there. So, yeah, but still, like I said, it could work, but I don't know. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know you can actually do that with the 2 different softwares. I mean, yes, I do use Windows Movie Maker for my webcam, only because Camtasia recorder screen, it screws up my video. I don't know why, it just does. It makes it out of place, and then I have to spend like half an hour trying to fix the damn thing. Or use some kind of handheld digital camcorder, which I don't really have one. I'm just using a Logitech camera for the webcam. But still, why give me all this trouble about that one video? I mean, it's supposed to be a helpful tip, not just another thing for people to bitch about. It's not. That's just not how it was supposed to be in the first place. I'm sorry about drinking all this water, but this heat's been killing me for the past few days. Holy rip. I even had the window fan on. Still, that's how bad it is. So, I mean, if you have anything rude about it, at least put in a nice way of saying it. Because, like I said, I'm just so damn sick of looking at negative comments. And it's just disgusting to look at. I mean, that's fine. If you don't like the video because it's time consuming and requires a lot of hard work, well, that's fine. But still, if it's something that's really important to you that you want to do, well then there you go. Don't bitch about it to me. It's there, black and white, telling you how to do it step by step in 3 different ways. It's done. No need to be worried about anything. So anyhow, I think that's all I have to say about that. Alright, so I spent about a good half an hour in this video. So I'm all done talking here. This was a personal talk show vlog. I still don't know what to say about the hot. Oh. Much better. So anyways, this was the end of my vlog. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked the video, slap the like button, make me proud. I'll see you all next time in a different video. Good night, everybody.